guys, this is valkayink from here on YouTube, and this is the 200 subscriber Q&A special with me, and we'll get started on that right now. So I wanted to cover some of the frequently asked questions that I get in messages. Then I thought we could move over to more fun questions, which were viewer submitted questions from you guys. And I thought it would be fun just to answer those for this one. And if there's any I don't answer, put them in the comments down below and we'll get to them another time. 0, I don't make any money on this. This is literally just my hobby and I do it for fun. And you know, maybe someday that'll change, but for now, it's just kind of my happy place. Come enjoy. It's kind of a long and involved story, so I don't feel like going into it now, but basically I had a blog spot where I was doing figure reviews through photographs and these articles, and then I thought it would be fun to try a YouTube video, and I did. And it was really great, the response I got, and I've just been doing them ever since. I started this back in 2014, oddly enough. Alright, and then off of Twitter, Jayla asked me, hi Jayla, you're the best. She asked me, who's the artist that you most look up to? I feel like it's hard to look up to one single artist, especially when it's something so creative. No matter what the artistic endeavor is, you kind of pick and pull from different places. I narrowed it down to about 9 different artists from different sections that I think have influenced my personal style, but I think they're all fantastic and you guys should probably look into them. The first one that I want to talk about is Joy Ang. She's amazing. She's an illustrator. Not only did she do some concept work for some video games, she also does a lot of work on Adventure Time. And she's an amazing illustrator, and I'll put links to all of these artists down below. Becky Cloonan is a comic book artist that has this amazing graphic ink style, and I just love her work. Pheoris West is a painter that I've admired for a long time now. He's just also an amazing person. Go check out his link. He does some amazing paintings, both on the figure side and on the abstraction side. Now, if we're talking about manga artists, I have 3 whose artwork is just really inspiring and amazing to me. The first, of course, will be Elichiro Oda. He's amazing. He does One Piece. Obviously, I love him. This is what mostly is on my channel. So yeah, just check him out. Yusuke Murata is an artist that did High Shield 21. He does One Punch Man, the new updated manga version of it, and it's awesome. You guys really should check him out. Takeshi Obata is the artist that did Death Note. He also did Hikaru no Go, and I love his illustrations. I have his art book over there somewhere. It's amazing what he can do with inks, and I just really love his work. If we're gonna go back in time, and all of you art history people will hate me for these choices, but I can't help it, these are who I like. Caravaggio, he is an artist from around 1600 and he does these really dramatic, amazing Baroque paintings with such dark shadow and depths and expression. I just think he's fantastic. The other artist I really like and have always really liked for a long time is Albrecht Dürer. He did a lot of artwork in the 1490s, I think. Yeah, 1490s. I don't know, it's been a while. I wish I could have a better brain for that. But he does a lot of intense ink work, woodblock printing, and the thing I love the most about him are his watercolors, so check him out if you like watercolor work. Another artist that you guys should really check out is Hiroshige. He is considered basically what anyone would think of when they're thinking of traditional Japanese art, the woodblock prints. He did the amazing series 100 Different Views of Edo, and he's also an artist that inspired a lot of artists in the West. In fact, Vincent van Gogh used to collect those prints because he loved them so much. So those are a number of artists from various areas that I think everyone should check out, and they're my personal favorites. Again, links will be down below. This next set of questions comes from Gigi from Anime Palooza. Hi Gigi, you are amazing, I love your videos. Please go check her out. I'm gonna also put links to these fun people up above. And let's go to the first question. Other than collecting anime stuff, what are your favorite things to do? I had to look at that, I have a cheat sheet. Man, I am a boring person, you know, honestly. There isn't much I do. I'm a very homebody, stay-at-home, find fun things type of person. So I have 2 dogs. I have Gus, who you guys will see in the background of my videos. I also have April, she basically acts like a cat and is nowhere near me when I'm filming videos, so I'll splice in some little clips of them for you guys because they're always fun. So you guys already know Gus. He is the animal that keeps stealing my plushes. Here he is. This is the culprit. He is my sweet love bug, though. He is an Australian Silky Terrier for people who've been asking, and he is going to turn 3 years old this November. And he's a dork. I love him. He's a good boy. Yeah. And this is April. She is my Yorkie, and she is going to turn 6 in March of next year. I also do a lot of drawing on my own. My major in college was drawing and painting, fine arts major. So yeah, I do that on my spare moments. I'm actually opened up to commissions lately, but I've been busy with work, so it's kind of neither here nor there. You can always hop on my Twitter if you want to see a couple of silly doodles that I'm posting just for the month of October, for Inktober 2016. God, I'm also really into like collecting books. I have this thing for old books, especially old like children's books with the illustrations in them, and I love fantasy books and stuff like that, so that's what I'm really into. Video games. I play a lot of video games. It's kind of disturbing how many I play, and I'm definitely the type of person that like finds a game I really love and I will play it for hours. I will try to master it. I will try to replay it again and again. It's upsetting. I need to stop. Alright, for example, just in my Omega Ruby game, I have maxed out the hour clock. It's been at 999 and 59 minutes for about a month now. This wouldn't be a big deal, but this isn't the only Pokemon game that I've done this with. Like I said, too much time. Gigi's next question is, where is the coolest place you've ever traveled? I would love to travel more. I'm so into learning about other people's cultures, and whenever those shows are on TV, I'm always watching them or finding articles to read, and any kind of vlogs where people are living in a new place. I just find those infinitely fascinating, and I really want to travel more. I have been up through Canada and have seen the Northern Lights for myself. That was an amazing experience. I used to live in Arizona, so I have hiked down into the Grand Canyon with my family. That was a cool one. The best place I think I've ever been, though, was in North Carolina, in a little town called Beaufort, which has a maritime museum that has actual items off of Blackbeard's pirate ship. I'm really into pirate history and pirate lore. Don't even get me started on that. But they actually had items off of Queen Anne's Revenge, and I just thought that was the coolest thing, and if I could go just travel around and see things in museums, I would totally do that. I'm a total history nerd that way. Gigi also asked, what is the one thing you would add to your channel that you have not filmed yet? And there's a couple of things. One, I really love anime reviews and cartoon reviews, movie reviews, those types of things. And I would love to just go through classic anime and do little reviews for people that may have not seen some of the older animes. I don't know why I haven't done it, I just don't have time. I really wish I did, but so far I just love collecting items, and so that's the main focus of my channel. The other thing is a giveaway. I really want to do like a nice giveaway for you guys, and I don't know exactly what you'd want. Do you want like random gift bags from me? Should I give away large figures to only a couple people? I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out, like the best way to do it, to try and make everybody happy. So my good friend Booster Box Buster gave me a whole slew of questions, and yes, Booster, I'm gonna answer them all just for you. The first one being, what is your biggest pet peeve in anime? I was about to rant about budgeting for your anime season so you have consistent art throughout your whole season, but I realize that that is a pet peeve about the industry, which I have many. I have a lot of problems with the way the industry's run, and I feel like it would be a better industry if those could be addressed. But if we're going to talk about a pet peeve in anime in general, I guess repetitive tropes are always a problem, because you always see them coming and they're not interesting anymore to most people. But I usually see them, understand them, and then disregard them. My biggest pet peeve is when anime shows have extremely long openings and ending sequences. That drives me up the wall. I don't know if anyone else has this issue. It might just be me. I might just be the crazy one. But I'm just gonna skip it. I'm not gonna sit through it unless it's really good. And usually it's not. They're too repetitive. Don't do that. What is your favorite TCG or CCG to collect? Well, funny story, it was One Piece Miracle Battle Card-S, and the reason that is the very first video on my channel, yes, it's an opening of Miracle Battle, is because I thought in my head, back when I started my channel, that that would be the only video I put on here. I thought every 1 to 2 months I would just open a new Miracle Battle box and that would be the whole channel. Why did I think that? I thought that was a good idea at the time. No, I collect way too much junk. Even more so than just anime stuff, so that was never gonna stand. But it's still my favorite. I wish they didn't discontinue it. And I do like Kizuna Boost that came up after it, but they haven't released a new set in a while, not since the Film Gold box. So I guess I'm still hunting for my new current favorite, but that one, yeah, that one really got me back into card collecting. If you could live in any anime or video game, where would it be and why? This is a fun question. This is a good question. Okay, we have to rule out One Piece and Pokemon right off the bat because those are the two things I love the most in life, and obviously I would want to be in those worlds because I find them fascinating. So I have to change my answer. Actually, when I was thinking about this, I was gonna say like Cowboy Bebop or Space Dandy or Captain Harlock, you know, some sort of space adventure. But if I just want to live and have a happy, normal life, I adore the world of Yokai Watch. It's the most pleasant area. It is just the sweetest kind of town, and it's large for an anime town. It's just extremely large. And you get little yokai friends, and if I could have a little whisper buddy, I would do it. I think that's awesome. I don't want too much excitement, something like a happy life. It's such a perfect little world. I want it to be real life. For a video game, gosh, I really loved the whole world in Ni no Kuni. Just not really necessarily the human world, it was too realistic to ours, but when Studio Ghibli puts their mind and power and soul into it, they make an amazing world. And something about Ni no Kuni and that whole spirit world was just amazing. I would love to live there and just go through all the towns and see all the castles and stuff. Oh, I love it. I could definitely live there. They even have like tiny little bars and stuff for the fairies that lived in that fairy town where Drippy was from. Oh, so cute. I don't know, I'm obsessed with that. What is your least favorite anime and video game genres? Ooh, that is a really good question. That is a really good question. First of all, for my faves, because I know that's the other side of this question. Shonen for manga, because obviously I like big adventure type mangas that are fun, and shonen is just a fun genre and very diverse. You can find all sorts of things in it. And as far as video games, any type of action adventure game, love it. For my least favorites though, that's kind of difficult because I feel like there's something that you can pull out of everything. Something very good that you can enjoy. I guess for anime, it would have to be the ecchi category, especially if we're counting hentai as porn, which I do. I can't think of a single ecchi anime that stands out to me, and I guess I don't dive into that category very much, to be honest. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. If it's what you're into, it's what you're into, and that's cool. Do your thing, but it's just not for me. God, I play so many video games. I love video games. Here's the thing about me, though, that drives people crazy. I love video games. I can't stand phone app games. Not even the content of the game, it's just the fact that you have to be attached to your phone, and usually there's hidden charges, and usually your battery runs out. That whole just phone linkage thing, I personally can't stand it. Everyone else gets a big kick out of it. Everyone else is playing Pokemon Go and just sending me pictures off of the One Piece app games, like dancing, and I can't stand them. Give me something on a DS or on a computer or even on my PlayStation. I'm not gonna play a phone app game. What is your favorite anime released in the last 5 years? I know this is an obvious, kind of annoying, damn it Val question and answer, but it's gotta be Osamatsu-san because I love those boys. I love the whole goofiness of that anime. I love how creative it was visually. I love that they had all these ties back to the original manga and the original animes back in the 60s. I don't know, it clicked with me like nothing else has. Like, I can't think of any other anime in the past 5 years that have actually rearranged my lunch schedule so that I could watch it as soon as it aired, simulcast on Crunchyroll. I haven't done that for an anime in years, and this one I did. And I'm still holding out for a season 2. I'm one of those hopeless ones. I can't help it. What TCG, CCG do you most want to collect that you do not collect already? I tend to dabble and pull cards from various things, just whatever's interesting to me in the moment, so there aren't too many that I don't have at least a couple cards out of. But I will say that ever since I was in middle school, and I wasn't very much like a popular kid, I wasn't the kind of kid that was doing things in clubs after school, I used to go hang out at a comic book store in town, and all of the people in there had Magic the Gathering cards, and they looked so cool. And they used to come in with all their card packs and decks, and I thought they were so neat. And I've just never gone down that rabbit hole because it seems like it's a never-ending spire of cards, and I don't have money as it is. But I do like Magic the Gathering. I've just never owned one, and I probably shouldn't even start. What was your best or most favorite pull from a TCG or CCG booster pack? I've had quite a few. I'm actually going to flip the camera around and show you guys those cards. Okay guys, these are some of my favorite pulls that I have pulled out of different card sets. I tried to make it only like 4 or 5 because I have so many. So the first one is this Gundam Dual Company card. This is a rare 6 card, and this is the full frontal. I just adore this card. This character looks so cool. I love the holo and the texture on this card. It's so rare to ever pull a 6 card out of Gundam Dual Company, the rarity being 6 stars, and I was so happy pulling this. You can go back to the footage of me just so excited that I actually own one of these now, and I just have such a soft spot for this one. It looks so cool. And of course he does have amazing stats, but yeah, I'm just so in love with this card. The other one that I pulled that unfortunately isn't on camera, but bam, I did pull one of these rare gold foil Reshiram cards. I did have to buy Zekrom, but this was a pulled card, and I love this Reshiram so much. It's one of my favorite legendaries, and I think these gold rare cards are so cool. Of course, Pokemon, for whatever reason, decided not to do these again, but what a neat blinged out card. The other one, of course, is Pokemon related, and it is this Kyogre EX card, and it's just because I love this card art. It's just because it's Kyogre, another favorite legendary of mine. I really love this card, and I actually did pull 2 of these, and that was so surprising. And you guys can actually go back to that footage and see it. So yeah, there's something so great about the holo with this image. It looks really cool. I even like this little Seviper. So love this card. And we're gonna go all the way back to One Piece, all the way back to a really old Miracle Rare. I did manage to pull this X-Drake, and this is such a neat Miracle Rare. These Miracle Rares from the older sets are worth so much money, but that's not even the part that's important. The part that's important is that it's X-Drake, and I really love this character and this design. I want to see more of him in One Piece so bad, but this card was just so exciting when I pulled it. Another card that I was really wanting, and it's not even that rare a card, but it is of Smoker, who looks so freaking cool in this time skip art. I just love the art on this card, and I love this holo. It's like his face is shiny. I don't know, I just really loved pulling this card. It's one of my absolute favorites. Again, going back to a card that I did not open on camera, but I did manage to pull Doflamingo, and this was one of the very first of the new God Omega rares that came out, and of course I really wanted him, got the box, didn't think I would get him, and lo and behold, he was one of the last cards, or one of the last card packs, and I was just so excited. Again, another character that is a favorite of mine, so it's just really nice to actually pull the card you want. And let's not forget the amazing God Usopp card. I wanted this card so bad. and it was the last one I needed out of this set. I actually have this complete set, and I ended up doing it on camera, pulled this Usopp, and he was so fun to pull, and he's still one of my favorite Usopp cards. Probably the best one as far as I'm concerned, but we'll see if Kazuna Boost can make a new one that can possibly top this. Who is your favorite music band or solo artist? I am a child of rock. You know, that old classic rock station that your dad turns to in the car? That's what I listen to. Cheap Trick is my all-time favorite band. I got to see them live. I got to see them live last year with my family, and that was the coolest thing ever. I was so hyped up, I bought a shirt. I'm the kind of person that goes screaming and singing along at concerts, so that was just an amazing experience. So definitely them, but you know, I like Heart, I like Supertramp, I like the Steve Miller Band, I like the Cars, just all of those types of things. I could go on, but yeah, classic rock is kind of my bag. Ooh, do you prefer subbed or dubbed anime? Ooh, you know what? I'm surprised I haven't been asked this before. In the 2 years that I've been doing YouTube videos, no one's ever asked me this. But because I like hearing languages and I like experiencing culture and I like the different sounds and environments from that, I really do prefer my anime subbed. I just like hearing which voice actors were chosen for certain roles, and I like that I can see it as soon as possible. There's nothing wrong with dubbed anime though, and I would never want to get rid of it. I never talk down to anyone that enjoys dubbed anime because it is another way to enjoy the medium and it gets way more people involved and that keeps the community alive. So I like both. I've watched both. I prefer subbed. Who is your favorite character from One Punch Man besides Saitama? No! Booster, no! Saitama's the best. He's my fave. Okay, but you did say besides, so I'm gonna have to play along. It's gonna be Genos, and it's because I have a thing for androids and cyborgs. There's so many characters, like Aegis, Tima, I could go on and on, that are robotic, and it's funny to me when any robotic character is trying to figure out the nuances of being human, and Genos picking Saitama to like follow is just the funniest thing to me. I just adore him. But I also like Moomin Rider, I also like King, I also like Metal Bat. Those are the types of characters I really enjoy. Alright guys, so that is it for this Q&A session. Thank you so much everyone that has asked questions and for everyone that has ever messaged me. You guys rock. You are the best subscribers, and I wanted to personally look into the camera and say thank you to you guys. I have so much fun running this channel and I love talking to you guys. I love the videos that you guys put out because you guys are so creative and amazing, and I love you for it. So if there's any questions I missed, leave them down below and I will do another one of these, time permitting. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you here again. Bye guys!